Hi everyone, it's me, Darlene. I am sitting in a small parking lot in what is a very nice park that is literally just a couple of minutes away from my apartment. I remember Derek saying that he had walked someplace, taken a walk in a park that was very close. So I called him this morning and said, I want to go park and do a car vlog and take a walk. And it's like almost behind my Walmart. I mean, I just can't believe such a cool little place is tucked away. It's a residential area, also a business area, and we have this nice little park. It looks like there's a path that goes all around this little tiny pond. I could, I guess, show you. Let me take a walk today, and then another time I can show you. I see some ducks in the pond. So I'm happy, except that there's still not like a nice shady area for me to record, so I barely see myself in that little screen, but we're gonna go with it. I want to let you know a couple of things. I am having a big sale. Now, the sale is going to be April 8th. This is 2022. So if you're watching in the future, that's over. But it's going to be my second Fat Quarter Friday frenzy type sale. Tons of fat quarters, tons. And it's from, low prices, like under $10, all the way up to, I might even do a complete set of 100 batiks. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it. Hey, I could set it up, and take the pictures. That's the part that is a little time consuming because I want to lay out 100 fat quarters, and I might do a set like that. And if nobody buys it, that's okay. It's not wasted. I break it up and I do smaller sets another time. So I think I'll give it a try. So, there's something for everyone's pocket that they can afford, and I do have some shoppers that spend big. The most I've ever had in one order was just under $500. That was super cool. I often have people who shop and spend $300 or more. And then I have people who religiously order every week and they spend under $10, and I love them just as much. I really do, because they're there. So if you want to get into my sales, I suggest Patreon. You can either be a patron or you can be a YouTube member, which is not a subscriber. And I have info in the description box of this video if you want to go check that out. Yes, I do have my window open, so it is a little noisy. Or you can just go to Patreon and search for Darlene Me Show, and you should be able to find me that way. I only suggest that over YouTube memberships because Patreon is like its own little blog, and I don't know, I just think it's easier to navigate. I didn't know what that irritating sound was. I think it was a bird, so now I'm not irritated because I want birds to make any kind of noise they want. So there's that. What else do I want to fill you in on? My crumb quilt. I almost think I'm going to work on that today. And maybe I'll have another video for that tonight. I don't know. Maybe I should save that video for tomorrow. But I'm in a recording mood. And I never know, when I won't be in the recording mood. And I really don't like to record something and then hold it. So maybe there'll be another video later. I'm anxious to get that one done because I want to start something else. I like having, a series like that going, and it does give me content. Even though those videos are not that popular, it gives me content that I say, okay, I can do this, and I'm not on camera, so if I don't feel like being on camera, all that, I just like it. Tonight, I will be going over to Derek's for a little while to watch the Grammys. Now, I haven't watched award shows in quite a while, but last week, I was going to be sleeping at Derek's on a Sunday night, and I said, do you mind if I listen to the Academy Awards? Because I haven't watched any in a while, and I just thought I might like to look at that. He's like, sure. He's like, I'm not going to sit there and watch it. And I said, well, no, you don't have to. And I told him, I said, I'm not even going to come right away. I'm going to work until I don't feel like working. And then I was planning on sleeping there. So I said, I'll just come over after and watch that. And then I'll just be on your couch, and then I'll go to sleep. So when I get there, it was probably an hour in. I put it on. And Skylar loves Billie Eilish, and I said that she's going to, be nominated. She'll be performing. And so Derek, was like, I'll sit down for a little while. He's like, but, these programs are so boring. And he happened to hit the one where there was a lot going on. And I'm not even going to get into it. Well, let me say this. Of all the things that I feel like analyzing about the whole Will Smith slapping Chris Rock, one thing that saddens me so much is that no one came out to say anything to Chris. I'm not even going to get into, the dynamics of all of it, but I find it all extremely interesting. I really do. But to me, someone from backstage should have come out right after he got slapped, and then certainly come out when he was still being yelled at, just to say, are you okay? Do you want to continue? Do you want to step away for a minute? Nobody. And he looks so surprised. And to me, the surprise lasted so long that it didn't look like he was still surprised about the fact that he just got smacked. It looked like, hello? Anyone? Is anyone going to say something? Do I just continue? It was just, that part was, that was really sad to me. But anyway, so, it was actually an interesting, at the very least, award show. So now tonight is the Grammys, and Skylar is more into that because she's just really into music right now. So I told them I would come and watch. Again, I might skip like the first hour or so, and I don't expect it to be as eventful, but it's certainly something Derek will like better too, just because, he's into music and he'll get to see. But I don't know. I mean, it's going to be all like the new stuff. Neither Derek or Derek, he knows about the new stuff. I will know no one. The only people I will know are, if they're doing tributes to other bands from the past, and then if they show, I don't know, do the Grammys do the bit where they show everyone who died for the past year? I don't know. I haven't watched an award show in a long time. But that's what I'll be doing, and I'm going to be bringing myself a meat snack, maybe some cheese too. I'm just going to make some kind of a platter of something, and I won't be sleeping there, though. I'll be going home to sleep after all that. I don't know if there's too much else to say. Oh, yes, there is. One of the reasons that I'm walking here, I have gotten into the habit of just stepping outside my apartment door and walking. It's like a little cul-de-sac, so I can walk that. And what I like is I'm never far from my door. So if I walk and I just don't feel like walking and I want to stop, I can, just quickly get to my apartment and stop. It's not like I'm half a mile away from my apartment. So I can just do that cul-de-sac and just do circles if I want. Or I can go around and, do more of the complex. So I really like that. And sometimes I'll just step outside my door and do that 4 or 5 times a day just to clear my head a little bit, between doing things, cutting fabric or whatever. But now I like this because I can come here and walk. I can stop at Dollar Tree if I want, or Walmart on the way home. I can record here. Oh yeah, so the thing is now I have some neighbors who are chatty. Huh? How do you think I feel about that? Huh? One lives right next to me. And I can't see outside if somebody's like right there. When I open the door is when I would see if somebody is just leaving their apartment. And at that point, it's too late, unless I want to shut the door and act like I forgot something. So when I step out, if there's a neighbor there, I have 2, and they are chatty for a long time. And it's just, not only do I not like small talk, but I stepped outside to fucking walk. I don't want to stand and listen to something that I care nothing about. I just want to walk and relieve stress instead of going outside and getting more stressful. And there's one who actually came to my door now. Now, I know they're never seeing this. And I understand that's the way most people are. I think, I don't know, maybe not most, but a lot of people are chatty, neighborly, and they want to become friends. And one has only stopped me outside, and she does. She keeps me. She keeps me for a long time. And then the other one has kept me outside for a long time, but now she came to my door. She came to my door and knocked on my door and wanted to just be like real chummy and talk about all kinds of things. And I just stood at the door. I didn't say like, well, come on in. Would you like something? Some soda, some coffee? And she was mainly talking about a craft fair and how I might like to do that. And, you know, truthfully, I would like to be able to do those things. But the fact that I have to deal with people, that kind of puts a damper on it. And I even explained that to her, and she said, oh, you could hire somebody to sit for you. There's somebody right there with a doggy. I see a little doggy. You know, it's just stuff like that, you know, and I'm like, well, no, you know, that's a lot of work too. And then I was like, and then there's the heat, and, you know, so she just wouldn't stop going on trying to find ways to solve all my problems, you know, and I was like, I'm just not into it. And then what was the other thing she touched on? Oh, a quilting group that her mother belongs to. Maybe I'd like to join them. I couldn't think of anything more at that moment that made me want to puke. So it was very stressful, and it ended with her saying she would come back and give me information on all these things. So that makes me want to move. I don't know. I was going to say I wish I was like that, but I don't wish that. I just want to be left alone. I mean, and people don't get hints, you know? And, yeah, I don't know. I could go on and on about that conversation because it's like we covered so much. And it was like, and the scary thing is she doesn't get that I wasn't into that. That's, you know, and I can't say to someone, look, I'm sorry, but I'm not this kind of neighbor. You know, I can't be friends with you. She had a nice dog, though. I liked the dog. I liked her, too, but I just wasn't into it at all. I guess that's going to be it for me. I'm going to go take my walk, and then I'll decide if I want to pop in on my Growing Up Crazy channel. I'm anxious to see the park, and I'm sure I'll come here again next time. I'll show you the park. Today I just felt like chatting. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. And do go check out my Patreon if you want to jump in and get in on the fat quarters. And I'm going to start doing themed sales like that because I have Skylar now who helps me. So it's fun. I will be having one with just charm packs and maybe 5-inch squares that I cut. And I am going to try to have some other things for people that don't want that. But the bulk will be whatever the theme is. I ordered 273 or 283 charm packs. I don't expect to sell anywhere near that, but I'll have them for future sales. So please do go check my stuff out, okay? And thank you so much for watching. I have some stuff on eBay too. Go see that also. Link in the description. Bye. That was a very delayed wave. I don't know.